Welcome everyone to hopefully the first of many videos on the playthrough of The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus on PS5. As you can see, I have a file already, but we're going to start a new file here. Let's see, on any character except for Isaac. So let's go ahead and give it a go and see how far we can make it. For anyone who's never played Isaac before, the easiest way to describe Isaac is twin stick shooter. So it's a game where you move your character with the left stick and you attack in the different directions with the right stick or the face buttons, whichever is easier. And basically it's also a roguelike game, which means that you go through different dungeons, collecting items, upgrading yourself, fighting bosses, different enemies, lots of enemies in this game. Here's our first item room. Let's see what it is. Pick up a piece of poop. It's the poop. Okay. So as you can see, the item that we just picked up is on the left, the top left of the screen, which means it's an item that needs charges. So by pressing the L2 button, I place down a piece of poop, which isn't exactly very helpful, but see, now the charge is empty. Charges usually recharge every room you clear. Some items only need 1 charge, 2 charges, they can go up to like 8 charges, which takes a while, but those are the most useful items. Also, right here, there's a special rock here that has a little X on it, and if we place down a bomb here, there was a chest in there. And this chest needs a key. Fortunately, I have 2 keys, so... what is this? How did the key press? Okay. So now instead of shooting normal tears, which Isaac shoots his tears as weapons, now we shoot coins as tears, which is definitely pretty interesting. First time I've done that. Lines, just for the poop. Sometimes there's items in the poop. And usually the goal of every floor is to try to make it to the boss, which is right there. That's the boss room. You can tell by the obviously evil-looking door with a skull on it. Let's clear this room out so we can take them on. Okay. Oh, look at that! I got a nickel. Okay, so let's see. So I picked up a pill earlier. Let's see what that does. I can see forever. So that pill basically makes it so... There we go. As you can see, that opened up a secret room that was right here that I didn't know about. And that pill basically makes it so all secret rooms are open to you. Also, this is a black heart. Black hearts aren't permanent hearts. They're just there as like a buffer between your regular hearts. There's a battery, like I was saying. So if I use that item, I can pick up the battery, get another charge, which is pretty good, but I mean, not so good with the poo. There's nothing I can really do with the poo. But yeah, so the black heart basically just protects your regular hearts, and that heart, if you were to lose it, if you get hit enough times to lose that black heart, it basically causes an explosion in the room and damages whatever enemy or enemies are in the room, which is useful, I guess, if it's like a room full of enemies that you don't want to deal with. But you usually want to save those. I got hit there. This is one of the... There it goes. As you saw, it kind of like blew up that little poop that spawned. This is the worst place to be fighting this guy, because he has 2 types of attacks. He has an attack where he shoots you in a tri-shot, and he also does this attack where he tackles you. Usually you want to be in a big room, big wide open room, try to avoid this guy, but not exactly in our favor here, but a little bit more. There we go, he's done. We got an item called Stem Cells, which each item has some kind of different visual effect on Isaac. As you can see, he's got like a little conjoined twin, I guess. Okay, destroy all the poop. And also gave us an extra heart container, which is good, because that's a permanent upgrade. Heart containers are permanent upgrades, which we need because this game gets very difficult. Early stages is really easy, then it gets really difficult towards the end. Especially when you get towards the last couple of floors. Okay, here we have a room that has a little bum who takes your money and then he can give you an item. But what we're gonna do is gonna blow everything up, get some money out of it, get a heart, use the poop. Yeah, poop is really useful. But anyways, so far we're doing pretty good. Got a decent item, I guess. We want items to give us damage or health. That's definitely what we want. As you can see, I picked up another pill. It's different. We don't know what this one does, so I'm gonna use it. And tears down. That is not good. Tears down basically means that I shoot at a slower rate of fire. It's never a good thing. Oh, an invisible fly over here. We got a tarot card. The Emperor challenged me. Tarot cards are like they're like pills that you can use. They're single-use items, and they all have different effects. For example, the one we just picked up, the Emperor, will teleport us instantly to the boss room, which I guess could be a good thing if you just want to skip to the boss. But normally you want to try to explore and find items. Here we have an arcade. Arcades, you don't need keys to open. You use one of your coins, and then usually there's gambling machines and stuff. Here it looks like we have 3 types of bums and then 2 blood banks. Blood banks, basically you trade in half a heart for money, which, I mean, yeah, if you really need money you can do that. And then but what I would suggest is destroying it, get your hearts back. Sometimes you get money, and if you're lucky and you blow it up, you can get one of 2 items that it can drop, which is a portable blood bank, which is like the blood bank where you can use it as your equipable item, and whenever you want you can trade half a heart and you'll get money. Or you can get the blood bag, which is basically an HP upgrade, which is really good. So I'll show you what happens if you give this guy money, because we killed the last one before. Sometimes he takes a couple of coins, but he usually gives you a helpful item after a certain amount of coins. Okay, so we got the moldy bread. Yeah, so midnight snack. So that gives us another HP upgrade, which is really good. This guy, he's like the blood bank, where he'll take your hearts to give you an item. I really don't like using this guy. And the key guy, same thing, same concept, but he'll take your keys instead. Again, you kind of want to save your keys because keys are necessary for opening chests, item rooms, shops, all that stuff. Oh, and as you can see, there's a rainbow poop here. Rainbow poop is really good if you're low on health. If you blow up the rainbow poop with your tears, you get full heal, which is really good. You always want to have something that can heal you. Sometimes you'll get these like little puzzle rooms where you just gotta step on the pressure plates to deactivate the traps. And as you can see, I can pull up the map here. We haven't found the item room, which is it's dictated as a little crown on the map. There it is. Okay, so now we just gotta clear out the room, and then we can use one of our 3 keys to open the item room. Let's see. Oh, interesting. The notched axe. I think this one's a little bit better than the poop. This basically makes it so, for example, you see these rocks. Normally you can only get through rocks with bombs or explosions or some certain items, like this one, for example. It can let you break rocks. It lets you break every rock in the room. As long as you're holding it, it lets you break every rock in the room. It's always a good thing. And then once you're done using it, this one, as you can see, this item takes 3 charges to fully charge up. But luckily there's a battery here, which will fully charge it. So you can easily use it again. Okay, so this boss is named Monstro. Basically, what he does is he likes to follow you around, bouncing around like this. He'll try to spit at you, and if you're far away enough, he'll try to like jump up and then slam down on you. But when he does that, all you want to do is just get out of the way where you're standing, and he'll do like a splash effect. so you just want to dodge all his attacks and just fly in the back. He's one of the easier bosses in the game. Usually he's an early boss, so it's pretty good, even if you don't have the best items. Just gotta keep at it. Sometimes it takes a bit, but eventually you'll get through it. I also noticed every once in a while when I shoot enemies with my coin tiers, sometimes they'll drop like a coin, which is pretty good. You always want to get coins. Ah, okay, here we go. So this heart right here, this is what we would call a soul heart. Same thing as a black heart, as in the sense that it buffers like you from taking real heart damage, but it doesn't explode or anything. It's just an extra like little line of defense you can have, which is always good. This item, the toothpicks, tears and shot speed. So now I shoot faster, and I shoot more tears per second, which is always good. And after defeating the boss, since we didn't take any damage in this floor or like this boss fight, this little door opened up here. If you go in here, this is what you would call a devil room, which basically you can get a deal with the devil. You can trade a heart container, so like he'll take the entire container, not just the heart, and you can refill it later. He'll take the entire container for whatever item is in here. So we'll take this item. So now I have 4 heart containers, and now we have rotten baby. So basically he spits out a fly every once in a while, which can help you, and it's really good. Flies do a lot of damage. Okay, so now we're in caves 1. We're one step closer to getting to mom. Okay, so we already found the boss room. What I would recommend is not going to the boss room as soon as you find it, unless you feel confident enough with the items you have. I would suggest always trying to find the item first to try to get better items. And yeah, as you can see, that chest there, it's got spikes on it. You don't really want to touch those chests because you'll take damage. Sometimes the chest will be like that, but you won't be able to tell unless you try to get the chest, and the spikes will pop out and do damage, which kind of sucks. But you just gotta be careful. This is another one of those little puzzle rooms. You just gotta press the button, turn off the statue things. Oh, okay, these guys. These skeleton guys are very quick, and they throw their bone attacks really fast, so it's really, sometimes it can be a little difficult to dodge, especially when there's multiple of them in a room trying to shoot at you. So it looks like we did it that time, which is good. So far so good. Okay, these little poop guys, oh, these meat guys, their special property is that when you do enough damage, they turn into like a little pile of meat, and if you don't destroy them, they'll regenerate. So what you want to do is just destroy them as fast as you can. These little poop guys are kind of like the boss we fought earlier, where they'll just charge at you, and when you deal enough damage, they'll turn into the tiniest poop, which are the easiest to kill. Okay, let's see what our item is gonna be. Oh, these guys are what they call keepers in the game, which are, if they hit you, they'll take your money, so you don't want to get hit by those. This is hot bombs. So we got 5 bombs, and now Isaac's on fire, which is awesome, I guess. And now every time we use a bomb, our bombs are going to be flaming bombs, which are pretty good. They leave like a little fire on the floor, and if enemies step into it, they'll take damage. Since we got an item room, we could go to the boss room, but let's try checking here, the store. Okay, so we got a pill in the store and a little piggy bank. Let's see what we can get out of here. That's a recycle machine. If you blow it up or put coins in it, it'll prove the items are in the store. So we'll just keep doing that and see what we can get. Okay, we'll take this item here. Combo bundle, 1 + 1 free forever. So then now that item made it so that every item that drops from now on, after completing a floor or a room, will now always be 2 of that item together, pretty much for the rest of the game, which is really good. So this is an easy way to stack up coins, bombs, whatever you need. is always good. But it only, I think it only affects those items like keys, bombs, and coins. I don't think it affects like special items. Okay, so here we got Mega Fatty, which is pretty disgusting. He throws up on you. He poops, I guess. He also has this, this little thing where he sucks you in. He tries to suck you in and do damage that way. Oh, and he'll also try to ground pound you. He's not particularly difficult. It's just sometimes when he does that stomp attack, it can be very, very quick and unpredictable. So you just gotta stay on your toes. Try to bomb. Oh, jeez. Taking quite a bit of damage here, but he's almost done. Just a little bit more. Okay, and he's done. Okay, so we got hearts to refill our hearts. Okay, and we got a little like key. The latch key gave us luck up, and it gave us 4 keys, which is pretty good. 4 keys equals 4 chests or 4 item rooms. As you can see, we're almost done here. Just 3 more floors until we get to Mom, which is the final boss. Oh, we got this one guy. Looks like he's like a mini boss. He has a health bar and everything. Beat them, so we get a lot of coins. Okay, so this is one. See this room right here? We've got 2 locks on it. In order to go in, I'm gonna need to trade in 2 keys. Luckily, we got those 4 keys earlier, so I'll just go ahead and go in here. Wow, a room full of batteries. I mean, I can't complain, I guess. So if I ever need to recharge my item, I can always go back in there. By the way, items don't despawn as long as you don't pick them up. They'll still be there. You can come back to it unless you leave the floor, obviously. Okay, the Hanged Man. I believe this tarot card, when we use it, we become like a floating head and we can actually fly over pits and spikes and stuff. It's kind of a situational item. You don't really use it a lot. I think the Emperor is slightly better, especially towards endgame. Because every floor you go, the floors get longer and they get harder, as I said before. So you don't want to spend as much time getting lost. So as soon as you find the item, you can teleport to the boss fight. Okay, just gotta kill this last little poop guy. And we cleared it. Okay, lots of coins and flies. These coins are surrounded by spikes. You could take damage like I did, or there's like a sneaky way of getting them, but it's very difficult to do like an angled little like going through the spikes. Oh, these are fly bombs, which explode when you do enough damage. As you can see, they destroyed the door. You can technically run away from enemies if you blow open a door. But if you go back to that room where you came from, the enemies will still be there. Like, they won't be cleared out. So, yeah, I guess if you're low on health, you can run away. But I wouldn't really suggest wasting a bomb on that. It's better to just try to clear out anything you can. Oh, we got a fight with Greed. Greed, like I said, he's one of those enemies where if he hits you, he'll take your money. And it's not like you can... I mean, you can pick up the money back, but if he hits you, you'll lose 4... Let's say, for example, you lose 4 coins, but he only drops 3 back, so you lose money in the end. This item he just dropped is Steam Sale. So basically everything in the store is now going to be 50% off for the rest of the game. Really good item. Kind of sucks that we got it late game, because once you finish Mom, that's it. It's pretty much over. Oh, it looks like we unlocked the new character. Kane. Kane is unlocked by getting 55 coins in a single run, which we got. We have 58 coins. I think it was done very easily because of our keeper head item we got. Okay, scatter bombs. We put bombs in your bombs. And now we have 14 bombs. So basically what this does is, for example, if I put a bomb down and it blows up, tiny bombs can come out of it, which is good, but it can also hurt you, which you gotta be careful with that. So if you're in a small room, you don't want to start spamming bombs. Oh, a new pill. I wonder what this one does. Let's see. Bad gas. That didn't really do anything. Okay, so these little fat guys, they don't really do anything. They just kind of walk at you. Sometimes they'll fart. These things are called, I forgot what they're called, but basically they look like little turrets where they won't shoot at you and you can't hurt them unless they shoot at you. The only way to get them to shoot at you is if you walk close to them without trying to damage them. Then they'll open up and that's your chance to attack. Here we got these meat guys again. Again, not exactly fun to deal with. Oh, and that guy killed himself by going into the fire. We got these little saggy guys. We got a lot of coins here. So we got the chariot. Make nothing stand before you. Okay, chariot is one of the better tarot cards to get. Basically what it does is it makes you invincible for a short period of time, which is always good, especially during boss fights. Some bosses can have like very unpredictable patterns, and if you really feel like you need to, you can always pop that so you can, you know, protect yourself, which is always good. So we're gonna try to get to here, get this chest. Alright, here we go. Boss. Gertie. Gertie is a stationary boss. Doesn't move. All Gertie does is spawn enemies for you to fight. And it has this really annoying attack where he'll choose one of the sides you're standing in and he'll try to do this like scatter shot, which is kind of difficult to avoid. What you want to do is you want to try to clear as many of the enemies so you don't have to, you know, worry about getting hit by those, and then you want to just constantly do that. I'll show you what the chariot does right now. So you become invincible, and you can deal damage to enemies without worrying about getting hurt, which is, again, a good item. And there we go, Gertie's done. Oh, we're unlocked a little chubby. Okay, so we'll get our coins, get our heart. Okay, this item is the blood clot. Damage plus range. So now every other shot will be a red coin, which does extra damage, which is always good. Okay, 2 more floors, and we're almost there. For our first run, this is going pretty well so far. Something I forgot to mention, Isaac, the Binding of Isaac is one of those games where everything is pretty random. You won't find the same items twice in a row. So you can, in theory, keep playing the game over and over again, and every time you play, you'll have a new experience. Because not only do items change every time you play, but floors differ, enemies differ. So you can constantly keep playing the game, which is pretty good. Here we got this item, the whipworm. So let's me shoot a little bit faster. And as you can see, the item is down here in the bottom left. Items that end up down there in the bottom left, those are called trinkets, which add little bonuses to you. Some are good, some aren't good. Oh, okay, these little saggy guys, sometimes when you kill them, they'll turn into those bony guys. Don't want to mess with those guys. So yeah, we'll see what other trinkets we can find. Okay, this is one guy again. Not very difficult in an open room as long as you just avoid him. Not do that. Okay. Oh, these guys. Oh, these guys are annoying. Basically, every time you shoot them and you hit them, they'll fight. They'll shoot back, basically. Even if you miss. So you want to try to land your shots fast. Oh, these. Okay, so this is like that fat guy we saw earlier, except this one will jump up and down and shoot at you. And as you can see, he's green. Colored enemies are what you call champion enemies. They're a bit tougher to kill, and sometimes they'll drop items when you kill them. Oh, there's the bad gas pill. Also, these fires, as you can see, they're orange fire. Orange fire, like darker orange fire, will shoot at you, so you want to get rid of those so you don't accidentally get shot. Regular fire won't do that. Okay, so these guys again. Okay, so mom's hands will randomly spawn sometimes when you go into a room, and if she hits you with her hands, she'll grab you and take you back to the spawn room of this floor. So you don't want to get hit. She's pretty easy to dodge. Okay, so here's a regular version of that green guy we killed earlier. Easier to kill. And here's an item room. Ah, the mushroom. The magic mushroom. So as you see, we got all stats up. My character got a little bit bigger. And I also got an extra heart container. Oh, pressed the wrong button there. So now we do more damage, we're faster, we have more range, shot speed is up. Pretty much every stat. Oh, wrong button. Meat balls again. Guys. These guys, when you damage them, their head falls off, and then you damage them again, and then they'll get, like, their stomach explodes. And then when that happens in their third form, whenever they walk around, they leave like a blood creep, which basically, if you touch it, you'll take damage, so you don't want to do that. Okay, here we go. Monstro 2. Okay, so earlier we fought Monstro. This version of Monstro is similar in the sense that he'll do that bounce attack. He'll summon these flies, and he'll also shoot a laser. So if you stand beside him, to the side, that'll trigger his laser. So you always want to avoid that. His flies that he summons are these little blood flies, where if you explode them, they explode into like bullets, so you want to be careful with that. Okay, so we'll try bad gas on him. Okay, bad gas poisoned him, which is good. He'll take damage over time. I found that the easiest strategy to fight this guy is to try to trick him into using his laser. So then that way you can just dodge it and then attack him from behind. You don't want him to spawn his flies. His flies are really annoying. He can kill his own flies, which is good, but then that means it'll summon a bunch of like shots at you, which is not good. So you just want to keep dodging as best as you can, dealing as much damage. Okay, we're almost there. Okay, he's done. Now he's gonna kill the last one. Okay. Gotta get all the health. Because now every time I get hit, I take a full heart of damage instead of half a damage. And we got the screw. Tears and shot speed up. Now we shoot even faster, which is always a good thing. Okay, we made it to the final floor, which will be Mom. Oh no. Okay, so here's a room locked by 2 locks. Let's go in there. Ooh, look at all of that. It's a treasure trove here. Lots of keys. Chest. Let's open that up. Ooh, okay. So this item is called Bob's Rotten Head. Basically it acts like a sort of a throwable bomb. It's pretty good, it poisons, but I think this item is slightly better. Tammy's head charges every room, and what happens is when you use it, it shoots in all directions, whatever type of tier you have. So if you have the coin tier, that'll shoot coins all over you, all around you, which is always good. Area of effect, you know, if you're surrounded, you want to use that. Do as much damage as you possibly can. Okay, we're almost there. Oh, ooh. The Bible. Okay, Judgment. Okay, the Judgment card spawns one of these guys. Let's blow him up. See what we get. This one is another Judgment. Okay, this one is the coin Judgment. We have 99 coins, so might as well use it on this guy. Because I don't think we'll find the store in this one. Okay, more bombs. The Empress. Reach brings you power. Another tarot card. Justice. Okay, Justice basically spawns an equal amount of items for you, which is always good if you're low on items. Okay, how many more will it take? Who knows? Let's just keep giving him more money. Dang, this guy really wants all the money. Oh, another card. This one is another judgment. Oh, we can give double the coins. Okay, the first one left, and he dropped the item. This one is lunch, another HP upgrade. So now we have 6 total HP, and this is breakfast, another HP. Okay, now we have 7 total HP. So we unlocked another character named Magdalene. Again, Tammy's head. I think I'm gonna trade it for the Bible, cause the Bible is one of those items where it lets you fly. It's like it makes you temporarily have flight for that level, for that room that you use it in, which it can be good if you need to get items that are out of reach. But the better use for the Bible, it's a rare item, but if you can find it, I would always suggest keeping it till you get to Mom, because if you use the Bible when you reach Mom, it's an instant victory no matter what. You will always win against Mom using the Bible. So that is definitely an item you want to keep. So let's see if we can find Mom so I can show off the Bible. So now even if I have low health, I'll still be able to win. Okay, here's another shop. The battery stores energy. Let's see if we can get another item here. Oops. Bogle bombs. More options. There are even more options. So now, I believe that item, when we get to items, it gives us 2 options instead of 1. Mom's purse lets us carry more trinkets. Okay, I think we're done here. Let's just go with what we have. Okay, these little worm guys, they shoot like in a circular pattern. They also hide from you. So you want to try to get rid of them as fast as you can. Here's another trinket. Dim bulb, I think it's broken. I'm not quite sure what that item does, but why not? We'll keep it for now. Oh, okay, I see. So the big battery that said it stores charge, as you can see in my my item, the Bible, it has an orange little slot now. So I'm guessing I can potentially charge it up enough to use it twice in a row. Okay, taking a lot of damage here. Don't really want to do that, especially not at the end of the game. So I'll just keep going, try to find our item room. Okay, there's Mom. You know what? Let's just end it right now, right here. Let's just clear this out. Here we go. There's Mom. So like I said, Bible equals instant victory. And we unlock the halo.
Isaac was cornered. His mother, fueled with the desire to serve her God, was bearing down on Isaac. "I will do as I'm told, my lord. I love you above all else," Isaac's mother repeated to herself. This was the end of the line for Isaac. His mother was far too strong for him. But just as he accepted his fate, God intervened, sending an angel down from above to stop his mother's hand. And just like that, it was over.
Or is it? And there we go, guys. We defeated Mom. We beat the game. First try. So now let's see. So we unlocked the womb. A challenge. Another challenge. Challenge. Lots of challenges. We unlocked the harbingers. And the cube of meat has appeared. Okay, so now as you can see, the little file icon changed to Isaac defeating his mom, which is pretty cute. So let's see. So now we have a few more characters that we can try out. We have Magdalene. As you can see, Isaac has 3 heart, 2 speed, 2 damage. Magdalene has 4 hearts, 1 speed, 2 damage. She starts with a special item called the Yum Heart. We have Cain. He has 2 hearts, 2 speed, 2 damage, and he has an item called the Lucky Foot. So next time we'll try out a new character and see how that works out, see if we can beat Mom again. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you guys again next time.